Thank you. Thank you very much. My buddy Billy, he's an idiot, folks. I'm here to report. Poor guy, he's a moron. That's really, his real name's Raymond. Billy, I don't know. He diagnosed, doctor diagnosed him as a grade A moron, is really what, with a slight case of dumb, is really what he's got. He's a math teacher, too, which is scary. Now, I don't know how my buddy Billy got a job teaching math to little kids. I don't know if it was like a work release thing or like a community service, maybe, but teaching math to little kids here in Georgia. And I told him about a study that they did. It said 4 out of 10 elementary school kids flunk math in the state of Georgia. He goes, well, what about the other 5? Maybe they're way up here, maybe they're excelling and they're bringing the curve up. He goes, Eric, I'm getting a new TV. And I go, what size are you going to get? He goes, well, it's got to be big enough to hold 200 channels. The guy's an idiot. I was in Mississippi, Central Time Zone, calling my buddy back here in Georgia, Eastern Time Zone. He goes, hey, where are you? I said, I'm in Mississippi. He goes, what's it like out there? I go, well, they're an hour behind. He goes, oh, they're pretty slow, huh? Speaking of changing the clock, we got to change the clock soon, don't we? We've got to switch that thing. I don't know if we go. It's like a couple hours or something, or maybe an hour and a half. I don't know how. I don't know if it was part of new healthcare thing or anything, but I just don't know. I never know which way to turn the clock. They give you that saying you're supposed to say, to remember which way to. But see, I know a lot of drinkers, and drinkers tend to fall forward. I went to see a Hall & Oates tribute band. And it turned out to actually be Hall & Oates. Any running fans out there, you probably know about this. The Kenyan National Marathon was last Saturday, and everybody won. I'm Catholic. To me, that's the fun religion, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Catholics, we can gamble, we can eat pork, we can dance, we can drink. That's right. All the Catholics are like, don't forget drinking. Make sure you tell them about drinking, okay? Because we got that one. We're allowed to tell them about the drinking, son, okay? Because we do that. We do that. It's virtually required during Mass to drink wine. We drink wine during the ceremony. How great is that? And during communion, and I love Catholic wine. I do. I'll sneak back into line 2 and 3 times. Father keeps going, do you have a drink ticket? You got another drink ticket? You have a drink ticket, then you got to go. Let's go. My record's 4 times. 4 times. It was winter. It was winter time. I had a coat, and then I didn't have a coat, and then I had a scarf, and then I had boots. The very first pope, St. Peter, the very first nun, was my 5th grade teacher. Sister Margaret Mary had just bright red hair, the brightest flaming red hair ever, so we called her Sister Bloody Mary. As Catholics, we take marriage seriously. It's one of our 7 sacraments. And in fact, as Catholics, we don't believe in premarital sex. A lot of them will do it. But we don't believe in it, you see. They will do it. They will do it sometimes. They will do it. We don't believe in it. We ignore this, but they will do it if they had enough to drink. That's one of the too much wine at Mass and look out. That's, I think, basically what happens there. My mom drives. My mom, God love her, 82 years old, drives. She's not very good at it. I borrowed her car, and I had to adjust the rear view mirrors, obviously. And I returned the car to Mom, and I go, Ma, you're going to have to fix the mirrors back. And she goes, nah, it's right, I don't use those. I love sweet tea. Don't we? We love our sweet tea in the South, don't we? That's the state bird or the state drink or something here. We got the state motto. We should be the Atlanta Sweet Teas. Is really, I don't know. That may not work as a sports team. We couldn't really be the Atlanta Sweet Teas. Maybe on paper it looks fine, but really if you're out there cheering at the stadium, you don't want to be calling for the Atlanta Sweet Teas. Come on, the Atlanta Sweet Teas. Maybe Midtown Sweet Teas, but not Atlanta Sweet Teas. What? The only thing we love more than sweet tea is refilling sweet tea. Am I right? Oh my God. Yesterday I bought one sweet tea, drank 14 sweet teas. 14, refilled 13 times. Good luck trying to get a sip out of that glass of sweet tea without someone coming up to you. You want some more? You want to refill in the sweet tea there? Is that sweet tea? It better be sweet tea or you got to leave. You're going to have to leave if that's not sweet tea. I'll refill it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and fill that thing up again. You go to an intersection. There's people out there. Sweet tea, refill, sweet tea. Okay, go ahead. Sweet tea, refill. No, okay, good. Pull into a gas station. The guy goes, "You want a refill?" Okay, gas or no sweet tea? Sweet tea. Yeah, I got an old cup over here. You can feel it. Try going to a barbecue place. Sonny's, oh my gosh, Sonny's, forget about it. You can't walk out of there without 9 to-go sweet teas. I went over there at midnight, just parked in the parking lot. The manager showed up in his pajamas. You want a refill? Get a sweet tea? Sweet tea, okay. It's good though, isn't it, boy? They should serve sweet tea at weddings. You ever go to a wedding? Oh my gosh! You ever go to a wedding? Like 2 people are getting married. Maybe they're friends or family. Maybe they don't know each other. Maybe it's an arranged marriage. You ever been to a church wedding? Maybe it's an official. Maybe it's at the judge. Maybe this the judge, justice of the peace does. Maybe you don't even know the people. Maybe you got invited. Maybe you didn't get invited. But you show up to the wedding. You know what I mean? You sit in the back and you can't really see. And it's a long ceremony. It's very hot. And you're in a suit with a tie, and it's too tight. Maybe and your belt buckle's lit. Then you get up and you walk around and you go outside and it's hot, so you come back in and the wedding's still going on. You don't know some of the people. You're in the wrong side. You're not sure if you're supposed to be in the groom or the bride. Maybe you're in the wedding and you're late and you show up and you're like, where is everybody? And the wedding is still, and it'll go on and on and on, and you're like, oh my gosh, I hope their marriage lasts this long because we've been up here. Maybe you don't look nice. Maybe it's an open bar. You got to have an open bar, right? You don't want a cash bar. Who's going to go to a wedding with a cash bar? Open bar is the only way to have a wedding, okay? You know what I mean? Buffet's fine, but you ride a limo or something. You're the best man. I love weddings. Oh, man. You know what I hate though? Nasty motels. I was in a nasty motel recently. Am I right, folks? Nasty motels, forget about it. We should shut those things down. Anything with a number in it, I'm really not too high on as far as the motels go. You know what I mean? I was in a nasty motel one time. It was the Days Inn. The Days Inn. You ever been in? They spelled it D-A-Z-E apostrophe E-N. Oh my God. Is this what AAA recommended? Was this on the map? Is this AAA? Is it 2-star, 1.5 stars? That's fine. I don't. I was in a nasty part of town too, really scary part of town. It was like crime everywhere, and I didn't realize that I'm checking in. The guy at the front desk is like, "Get down." I'm like, "What? What's the matter?" I thought those were leftover firecrackers. He's like, "No, that's gunplay, sir. That is gunplay. Welcome in. I'm Deke. This is Flyboy. We've been pinned down here for 2 days." All right, I'm like, all right, give me a status update. He goes, well, we're out of MREs, and we're gonna need more canteens. I go, all right, fine. It was a brutal experience. I finally get down to my room, nasty room, and I call back down to the front desk, and I go, excuse me, I requested a non-smoking room. He goes, are you gonna be smoking in there? I said, no. He goes, then you're in a non-smoking room. It's not easy being me. That's my point. It's fun, but it's just not easy being me. Speaking of not easy being me, what happened to the haircut here, folks? What exactly are we dealing with here? Is this... Who? Do we have any professionals out there that can help me with this? Anyone in the medical profession or a scientist or someone that can take a look at this haircut and see what you can do with it? Because I don't want it. I'll be honest with you. I'll give it to you for free. I'll give you $6. I don't care. Just take the haircut. I don't know if it was... a special day. You ever go to? Here's the problem. I go to these fast food restaurant haircut places. You know what I'm talking about? Like Great Clips. You've been to these, or like Super Cuts, or Fantastic. They get too excited about their name, don't they? Like Great Clips. Nah, it should be like Decent Clips. I think is really legally. That's as far as you can go with the name right there. You know. At least you didn't get cut, Sam's. That's really what they should. That's what they should call this. Who's been to one? Anyone been to one of these? Back me up on this. You've been to one, sir? Yes, you've been to one. They'll shine that thing. They'll shine that. That's not a problem at all. They'll go ahead and shine that. It's like $2.50 if you got Tuesdays between 2 and 4. It's they barrage you with questions when you walk in, don't they? Like, what's your name? And you go, well, I'd really prefer if we don't really get into identity. If we could just whisk me into the back somewhere there where it's kind of dark and just get this thing taken care of. Don't tell anybody I was here because... And then they want to know your phone number. What's your phone number, sir? And you're like, I don't think you're going to be calling me for a date after this haircut because... I go, have you been in here before? I'm like, yeah, I've been in here. I kept my receipt and everything. I would like to see if you can stop. You know how you made it high right here? You know how it keeps going up right here on this peak? Can you maybe make that into a valley almost? I don't know why you would do that like this. Can we get a close-up of that, everybody? Can you see that over here? This is what I'm dealing with here. I feel like I should have gotten a lollipop after this haircut. Oh, man. Then they sit you in the chair. They finally get you in the chair. Then they start spinning it. That's to disorient you. I've learned that. They get... wait. I just need a little... I can't see the mirror. Will you... Then they go the other way. It's like, yeah, I don't know. That's how they get you to go, okay, I guess it's fine. I'm going to go throw up now because I... Oh, my goodness. It was a real short girl, too. She had to keep jumping as I went by. She'd come back. Come back. Asking all the questions. Let me ask you a question. You know, why don't you hold the scissors in your good hand? I'm the one that has the Groupon. Let me ask questions, okay? I drove 3.5 minutes to get back here. Let me ask the questions. Then they get real technical, don't they? They start asking, like, how to do their job. Like, what color comb do you want me to use? You're like, I don't know. You're the professional. You're the one with the tear-stained cosmetology license. Why don't you... They teach you that at beauty junior college? Because that's... Then they get real technical. What number blade do you want me to use? I'm like, I don't know. Whatever the number is that can help me out here, because I don't... Can you imagine that in other jobs if the professionals were asking the customers how to do the job? Can you imagine some guy going, hey, you still awake? What kind of scalpel should I use? I want to thank everyone for flying with us today. We're approaching our airport here. We're coming in for a landing. Which runway should I use? Thank you all very much. You guys were a lot of fun tonight. Thanks for coming out. Thank you.